Hello guys, welcome to Codaway. In this video, you will learn how to do a simple portfolio using multiscroll. You will be creating this using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Notice you will not use any framework or library like Bootstrap, jQuery and all. So it's going to be completely HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Hope you like it. Let's get started. This is the project folder. Here I have an images folder where I have all the required images for the web page. If you ask me where do I download all these images, it's from a site Undraw. So Undraw gives a limited collection of SVGs, but still it will be very useful for you to make your web page attractive. The thing is that you can download the SVG in your own color, so in the color you want. So once I select the color theme, I used to download the images from Undraw. Okay, let me create the HTML file now. So index.html, I have named it, and then style.css. So this is going to be my custom style sheet. Then script.js for the JavaScript code. Okay, fine. So let's have a basic HTML template now, and let me name the title as multiscroll. Okay, fine. Then let me link the custom style sheet. Okay, it's done. So the next thing is, let me go to the custom style sheet, that's styles.css, and make the body margin and padding 0. Padding 0. Then let me import the font for my whole website. So let me go to the Google Fonts. So I have already selected one for that, and let me click that. So regular 400. This is the one I am going to select, and to import, yeah, fine. So import it here, and the style.css, and paste the font family style here. So our initial setup is complete. Okay, next thing is, let me create a div and name it as main content. Okay, fine. Then inside the main content, I will have two divs. So, and let me name it as main div 1 and main div 2. Yeah, it's fine. So let's open it in the browser first. So open in default browser. Okay, it's completely blank. We didn't do anything. Okay, let me go to the style.css and make the body width to 100 viewport width and height to 100 viewport height. Okay, then let me style the main content. So in main content, I give the width as 100% of its parent element, that is our body, and height is also going to be 100% of body. Okay, let me give some background color for temporary now to see whether it works well. Okay, it works well. Next, in index.html, we can see that main content has two child elements, main div 1 and main div 2. I want this main div 1 and main div 2 to place next to next, occupying equal space. So let me give the display as flex, and then that's it. And then for main content div, so immediate element div, as a width is 100% and height is going to be 100% and width is going to be 50%, sorry. Next thing is let me style the main div 1 and give the background color some random thing, blue, just to see whether it works well. Main div 2 and background color is going to be brown. Okay, so I saved it. Let us, okay, we got it. So we got a screen split into 2. So this is what we need. Okay, fine. So this is the a picture which shows what we are going to do in this multi-scroll website. So this is the main content, this gray surface, and then this is the main div. Actually the main section is divided into 2 sections, main div 1, main div 2. So each main div will have 3 slides, slide left 1, slide left 2, slide left 3, and likewise slide left right 1, right 2, right 3. So what we are going to do is we will make the main div 1 and main div 2 as positioned relative. Then all the slides will be positioned absolute. What happens is the slides will be overlapping on each other. So next what we are going to do is we will translate the slide to some distance. For example, so slide left 1 will be positioned as 0, whereas slide left 2 will be translated, that is moved to 100% of y coordinate. Likewise slide left 3 will be moved to 200%. While in main div the child elements will be translated in the opposite direction, like minus 100% and minus 200%. So when we want to see the slide 1, the main div will be as normal. So when we want the slide 2 to display, the main div 1 will be moved minus 100%. So this will come up, and whereas the main div 2 will be translated to 100%, that is, this will come down. So this is the concept behind our multi-scroll, and let's code it. Okay guys, now let's add the slides. So let me name it as slide and slide left 1. Okay, so I paste it 2 times and change the numbers. It's going to be 2 and then 3, and also have some content inside so that we can see what is happening. And paste the same inside this and just change it to right. Right, okay, it's fine. Okay, double 2. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to make the main div to position relative, and the slides inside will be positioned absolute. So let me do that. So main div 1 and then main div 2, they are positioned relative, and the slides inside will be positioned absolute. Also the slide will occupy the whole space of the main div. So let me give the width 100%, and then height is going to be 100%. Okay, now the slides will be overlapping on each other since we made it position absolute. Let's see how it looks. So you can see the 1, 2, 3 on both the main div are overlapping on each other. So what we are going to do now is we will make each slide moved to some distance from the current position. So let's make that now. Dot slide left 1. So transform translate y0. So first slide will be in the normal position, like in its correct position. Let me add it. Next 2 3, and this will be moved to 100% of the height, and the next slide 200% of the height. Okay, now let me copy this and paste here, and just change the left to right. Okay, then here the slides on the main div 2, that's on the right hand side, will be moved in the opposite direction. So I make it minus value. Okay, now let's see how it is. Okay, look, so this is the first slide, and after 100% the second slide is visible, and after 200% the third slide is visible. So since we used minus value for the slides on the right hand side, so it's hidden now. Okay, fine. Next thing is I'm going to add some colors. For that, let me go to the color hunt. So it is where I get colors for the website. So it has a lot of combination of colors, and we can select one. So I have already selected one. So this is the one I have selected. So I'm going to use this color first. Background color. I have already decided what color for what slide and all. So I'm just adding as it is. So next, this color. Background color. I'll save it. Okay, fine. Then also this will be this color. So okay. So its background color will be this color. Okay, fine. I saved it, and let's go and see how it looks. So first slide and the second slide, and it's the third slide. So other slides are not visible, and this is it's not white, it's this color, so a little gray. Okay, fine. So next, let's include the JavaScript code. Before that, we have to include a dot container. So on clicking the dot, the slides will be changed. So this is what we are going to create now. So dot container. Inside the dot container, let's have 3 spans with the class name dot. Okay, fine. Copy paste it. Okay, fine. So I am going to make this dot container fixed. So let me go to the style.css, and after the body tag, the dot container. So it's going to be position fixed, then top 0, and left is going to be 0, then width is 5%. Then next I'm going to make the display flex, and the flex direction is going to be column. So I want the dots to display one by one. So next, justify content center, I want it to be horizontally aligned, and align items center. So I want it to be vertically aligned. So this is what, and then let me style the dot span. So it will be, let's give it a border 1 pixels solid, and one of the color codes we have selected, and then width is going to be 10 pixels and height is going to be 10 pixels. Then let's make the border radius 50%. Okay, so we would have got a circles, 3 circles now. Let's check it now. Okay, it's not visible. Actually, we didn't make the dot container to look over like so it should be placed over our main content. So I am going to give it set index as 1. This will be visible. Okay, it's visible here. Okay, I didn't specify the width. That is, the width of the dot container is just this much. It's just, it has this fit content. So I'm going to make it 100%. So sorry, it is not width, it is height. So I'm making the height 100%. Now it will surely work. Yeah. Also, let me give the dot some margin as 10%. Not for everything, like margin top. Let me give the margin 10% only for the top and the bottom. So 10% auto, 10% and then auto. Fine. So let us see. Okay, it's looking good, and the background color is going to be F7 and F7. Fine. Okay, on clicking this each dot, so the slide has to be changed. For this we have to create a function. Before that, let me link the JavaScript file to the HTML file. Source script.js. Okay, I saved here. Let me go to the script JavaScript file. Here let me create a variable main div1 equals document dot get elements by class name main div1, and we are getting all the elements of this class name. So we have one class name, we have to specify that this is going to be the this indicates only the first element. Then let me copy this and just make copy this and just make paste here and make the 1 to 2. Okay, fine. Now so we are going to store all this span elements into one variable, one array variable. So variable dots equals document dot get elements by class name dot. Okay, fine. So next let me create 3 functions. Function so slide 1, and let me copy this. Second function, third function. Let's change the name to show slide 2, and here show slide 3. So now let me explain what I am going to do. So when I want the first slide to display, the main div 1 and main div 2 will be as it is. When I want the slide 2 to be visible, so main div 1 will be translated to minus 100%. So the contents of the slide that is in the 100% will be visible. Likewise for main div 2, the main div 2 will be translated to 100%. So the slide which is at -100% will be visible. So this is what we are going to do now. So let me define the function show slide 1. So main div 1 dot style dot transform equals translate y 0. Okay, so let me copy this and just make the div 1 to div 2. So next thing is, let me copy both those statements and just change the translate y values. Okay, so on slide 2, so main div 1 should translate by -100% and main 2 should translate to 100%. Likewise here -200%, it's going to be 200%. Okay, fine. Now this functions has to be called in index.html. So when I click the dot 1, the first function has to be called. Likewise, when I click the dot 2, the second function has to be called. So I am going to call here. So on click show slide 1. Okay, so let me copy this and paste here, and again one time just change the number to here 3. Okay, so let me save all the files now and check whether it works. So I click this function. Wow, it works. It's completely working. Okay, so I don't want the transition to be like this. So let me go to the main div 1 and 2, and here let me specify the transition be 0.9 second and is in out. Okay, so let's see how it transforms. So it's working very well. So this is what we expect. So this is a multi-scroll. So we got that. Okay, let's add all the contents here now. So in slide 1, so let me add h1. Yes, simple portfolio. h2 using, I want in caps, so simple portfolio using multi-scroll. Fine. Then in the slide right, I want a picture to appear. So image source is going to be images and home pic. Okay, fine. So let's go and check how is it. Okay, so it's so everything appeared, but still we need to format it. So let me do one thing. So let me go to the slide and make this as flex, display flex, and all the contents of the slide will be justified center, that is horizontally align center, then align item center. It means we are going to make all the contents to be vertically aligned center. So let me save this and see. Okay, also I want to make the flex direction as column. So the content should be displayed next to next. So okay, fine. Okay, so let me group all the images I'm going to use, and the width should be specified one. So width should be 70% and height also should be 70%. Okay, let's go and see. Okay, it looks good. Then let me change the color of this a simple portfolio. It's not good in black one. Okay, let me specify here main content, and all the color is going to be in this color. So it's like a little gray. Let's see. Okay, it looks good. Next, let's do the about page. So this is the about page. Here let me have the paragraph. So paragraph, let's search for some dummy text. It's a lorem ipsum. Lorem ipsum generator. So here it is. Okay, we didn't get anything. This is the one, I guess. It takes time to load. Okay, this is one. So let me copy this. Let me copy up to this. So let's have some big about. I added it here. Okay, fine. Then in the right hand side, let me add the heading like about me. About me. Okay, then below about me, let me have a picture. So source is going to be images about pic. Okay, fine. I saved it. Let's go there and see. Okay, so it is not visible since the background color and the text color is same. So it is slide left 2. So let me go there, change it. Dot slide left 2 paragraph should have the color. So one of our theme color. Okay, fine. Wait on second. So it's okay. So let me have format it little more. Like it should have margin 10%. Next, so font size should be 1.4 rem. Okay, fine. Let's go and see. Okay, second. Okay, let me make it aligned center. Okay. Alright, let me go to the first. Okay, fine. So we can remove this scroll now. To remove the scroll, let me give the overflow y hidden in the main content. Overflow y hidden. Okay, fine. Let's see. Okay. Also, we don't have that hidden here. Okay, about me is complete. Next, let's do the contact page. Okay, so in contact, in slide left, let me have a heading as contact caps. contact me. Below it, let me have an image of source images and then contact pic. Okay, so let's see how it looks. Okay, it's looking fine. Then in left slide, let's add the social media links. Social media links. Inside it, let me have a div and name it as links. So we'll have a tag A and then paragraph, so which says email. Okay, let me copy this. Fine. Then here let me add LinkedIn. And here Facebook. Then here Instagram. Okay, fine. Next, let me format the links class. So I'm making the links as grid to look like the display grid, and then grid template columns will be 30% and 70%. Let me give some gap, grid gap. Grid gap as 10%. Okay, fine. Save it and go and see. Okay, it's not visible because the text color is same as that one. So let me make the color as spicy. Okay, fine. Okay, it's fine. So I want to change the font, some more font size. It has to be 0.4. No? Okay. So it's too big. Oh my god. So just let me make it. Okay. So let's have something intermediate, 1.2. It'll be fine, I guess. Okay. So the next I'm going to add font awesome icons. So before that I have to include the link. So font awesome icons from W3 schools. So from the documentation the link doesn't work, so I'm going to get from the W3 schools. So let me copy this, copied, and paste it here. So before the custom style sheet, only then we can style further. So it should be placed before custom style sheet. The next thing, okay, font awesome icons. So we have icons here. Okay, fine. So let me search for email. This one is fine. I copy it and paste here. So where? Between this A tag. Fine. Next I want something for LinkedIn. Okay. copied it and pasted here. Then for Instagram, before that Facebook. So Facebook, let's go for the Facebook and paste it here. Sorry, copy it and paste here. Sorry. Then Instagram. I copied it. I'm copying it and pasting here. So that's it. Let's go and see how it looks. Oh, it looks in blue color. Let's format it, style it. So .fa should have the color, this one, and font size should be 1.6 rem. Let's give and just test it. And also we have to see that dot links, that grid has to be aligned center. Grid items has to be aligned center. So justify content center and align items center. So vertically and horizontally aligned. Let's see how it looks now. Okay, it's looking good. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to format these dots. So let me go to the script.js. Here so I'm going to create a function, show active slide, show active, just, and we are passing a parameter n. Inside the body of the function, I am making all the dots to white, and the transformation scale is going to be 1. Okay, so for variable I equals 0, I is less than dots dot length and I plus plus. Here dots of I dot style dot background color, background color equals, so F7, fine. Then dots of I dot style dot transformation equals scale 1. Okay, fine. Now for the parameter we are passing, it will be different. That's what this function will make. Okay, so it's n. Then let's make this n. Then the color should be, I think from here, this color, this gray one. Copy this and paste here. Color. And scale will be 0.3. Okay, fine. So let me call this functions, show active 0, then show active 1, then show active 2. Fine. So the first on the page load, show slide 1 will be called first. Okay, so okay, let me see how it looks now. Okay, it's something went wrong. So dots of en background color and source light. I think it's fine, right? Saved it. Background color will be 000. Okay, let's check it. Okay, the error is this background color. This is the mistake, and here also. So let me refresh. Okay, fine. So okay, it's working well. Also, I want to add some transition for this transition time. So for dot container, not dot container, for the dot class, have transition 0.5 seconds and is in out. Okay, fine. So everything is working completely fine. So we got the final result. Okay, then I want to add something. So this white color looks dull. So let me add some text shadow to this heading. So for that, let me group all the headings like H1 and H2. So text shadow will be 5 pixels, 5 pixels, then 10 pixels, then our color code. Okay. Wow, it looks great actually. So also the transition, everything is very nice. You can add the links here for this mail, LinkedIn, Facebook and all. Okay, fine. Then so the multi-scroll is only for the mobile view, desktop view. When it comes to mobile view, it's just getting collapsed. Okay, so let's do something. So let me tell what I'm going to do. So this is the main content. So main content is in display flex, and main div 1 and div 2 are next to next. So what we are going to do is we are going to make the main content position relative, and main div 1 and main div 2 will be positioned absolute. What happens is both the divs will be overlapping on each other. Then we can give the we can move each slide inside it to our required place. Okay, required percent. So that is what I'm going to do. Let me create the media query, media screen, and max width 576 pixels. Okay, so the main content going to have position as relative. Okay, then dot main content div, that is main div 1 and main div 2, and they will have the position as absolute. Okay, then let me just copy this completely. Okay, so I copied it. Here left one should be in translate 0, also right one, and then left 2. So what is left 2 is the paragraph. So I want the right 2 to come before it. Okay, like before that, let me add 100% to the picture, that for home pic 100%. Then I want the right 2 to come before left 2. So I'm making it 200%. Okay, fine. And then left 2 will have 400%, 300%. And then contact me. So left 3 has the picture, so it will come after this. And then this will have 500%. Then let me make the dot container display none, so it's not required now, so it's going to have display none. Fine. So let's go and see for the mobile view. It's desktop view. So it's okay, it's not working. What happened? I saved it, right? It's for 576. Sorry, it's going to be 768 pixels. Okay. Okay. The main div should not have off size. So let me make the width 100%. Fine. Let's see. Okay, fine. And overflow is hidden for the main content. Let's change it. Overflow y scroll. Okay, we have picture, then about me picture, and about me content, then contact me and contact me. So it's okay for the mobile view. Okay, let's see. Oh, so the text alignment is a little different. Let's make the text align center. So it's for all the contents. Okay, text align center. Okay, and it looks great. So we got the mobile view. So mobile view is like, it's very simple, but for desktop view we have a multi-scroll. Okay, hope you like this. So if you like this tutorial, please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get my new video updates. Thank you.